Okay. All right, guys. Welcome. It is September 22nd, Tuesday, and this is our Team Inspiration, Team and Powerhouse team call. And I want to go over some just quick announcements, and then we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of the call, which we're really excited because we have Erika here, and she's going to talk to us about all some great new coach secrets. So really quick, first, I want to go over the challenge packs. I know we probably know them. It's the 22nd of the month, but just to reiterate, so PIO challenge pack is 140. It's typically, I think, 160. PIO Kickstart, which is the PIO plus the 3-day refresh and a month of Shaco, is 180. And then the 3-day refresh, also 140. That's also extended from last month, the 3-day refresh. Now this is the second month they've had that on special. And I listened to the team call yesterday, and I heard them say that for every challenge pack that is sold in the month of September, Beachbody is going to donate $5 to the International Justice Mission, which is their big anti-trafficking for women, children, really anyone, but it's against human trafficking. So that is the challenge packs that are on sale, and Success Club prizes. So if you hit Success Club 5 or 10 or above, you get a Success Club prize that is valued at $299.60. It is the P90X package, the P90X2 package, and the P90X Plus Series Bundle package. I don't know what that is, but it's like a huge P90X prize that they're giving away for just Success Club 5 and 10 and above. So I want everybody to try to get this last weekend where we can try to get those 5s. Some other new announcements. So if you notice that we're wearing like cool stuff, some cool clothing from Summit, it is now available on online. So there's P90X, there's 21-Day Fix, 21-Day Fix Extreme, PIO, Insanity, Size, and Shakeology apparel that is now available, that was available at Summit. Now they're making it available to the public online. Also, the Summit workshops were recorded, obviously, and they are now available online. So you can watch what we watched back then, and kind of we can also get refreshers from the amazing top speakers and different conferences that we went to. And then also, which Stacy had initially mentioned, I want to say it was last week, there's a new Inside Shakeology podcast. And I don't know if you subscribe to the podcast or not. They're really great. The Beachbody ones, you can replay all of the morning wake-up calls on Mondays. But also this Inside Shakeology podcast, I think they're only going to broadcast maybe like a couple times a month. But anyway, I listened to the first one, and it's really good. And they just talk about Shakeology and the benefits, and how to appeal to people and talk about the benefit and the true value of it. So that's a really cool new announcement. And okay, next we're going to talk about Success Club. So we've got a lot of people on the board. Typically, like the fall time, I've noticed it's kind of a slow time, but it doesn't matter. Everybody's still working really hard. We've got a week left. We can keep promoting. Basically, I promote PIO. So here's what we've got. We've got Samantha Bell with 2, Tisha Meeker with 2. We have Tori with 2, Melinda Stankowski with 2, Kelly Binko with 2, Melanie Mueller with 3, Jackie Hanshaw with 4, Nikki Langrel with 4, and I'm going to butcher this name. Nina Georgopoulos has 2, Natasha Hansen has 13, and this is her first month as a coach. She's up to SC 13. Kristen Hurt has 2, Amanda Myers has 2, Brenna Toth has 2, and Laura Peace has 4, and I have 6. Did I forget anybody or miss anybody? But anyway, that's awesome because that's huge. People are busy. Everybody's back to school. There's so many distractions, getting into a routine, sports, homework, and so it's a really busy month, and people aren't really focusing on themselves yet. So everyone's doing an awesome job. So before Erika talks about her amazing tips, I wanted to give you all some 5 essential business activities that I saw online, and I just wanted to share those with you. I know that getting on to the Coach Online office and you know, taking the time to go through all that stuff, it is time consuming. So just to kind of make it easier on you guys, I wanted to share with you these 5 tips that hopefully will bring success to your business. So just a show of hands, does anybody here use the business activity tracker or something similar to track your business? Does anybody? No. So I really highly recommend you using it. It's tedious at first, but it really helps to simplify and put on one sheet of paper what your goal is for a week. And if you can visualize it and see it, it's going to help you know who to call or who to talk with each day, who to message each day, who to invite, who to follow up on. So you can find that if you just even Googled Beachbody Business Activity Tracker, you will find it. It's a single sheet. Print off about 10 of those babies, and every single week you're going to fill one of those out. I know that some coaches request, or some higher coaches request, that their downlines submit them their bats every week. I've never made that mandatory, but I think it could really help you all to understand and organize what you're doing and just make sense of it all. So the first thing which will help you with this process is to add 3 new contacts to your contact list every day. So what does that mean? Friend requests, 3 new people every day, friends of friends, friends of friends of friends, even acquaintances, just friend request people to try to build up your contact list. And then over time, you know, they're going to start seeing what you're posting. They're going to see what you're interested in on their feed. And then that may spark some conversations later on. So add to your list is number 1. Number 2 is connect and then follow up with these people. So you're going to connect with 3 people every day. Follow up with your challengers, connect with them. Hey, how'd you like that group that we just did? Would you like to come and join our upcoming group? I saw that you were a little discouraged with your workouts at the gym. Would working out at home work better for you? You know, just following up with people, sparking conversation is going to also help build your business and make you feel more comfortable talking to people. Because really that's what this is. I mean, we don't want to get out of our comfort zones and talking about this stuff. It's scary. But if we just say, all right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go out there. I'm just going to ask questions and genuinely show interest in what people are doing. I promise it will benefit you. Okay, number 3, sharing on social media. So posting at least 3 times a day, and not all Beachbody related. It could be just, you know, with your family, or you're out, or just things that you've done, or things that you heard, or, you know, just kind of making a presence known on Facebook so people see you and they're more familiar with you. Is also a really good idea. So here they're using like 3. So add 3 contacts, connect with 3 people, post 3 times a day. So if you can think in your head just 3, it'll help you to remember. Number 4, the 4th tip, inviting to your group. Invite at least 2 to 3 people a day to your group. And these can be friends that maybe 3 months ago said no. Just invite them again. Say, hey, you know, if things slow down a little bit, I've been thinking about you. I think this group might be good for you. If not, that's cool. You know, you're not going to hurt my feelings. If you want to, that's cool too. So just being supportive no matter what is gonna go far. And then the 5th tip would be to work on you. You're the most important person. So being proof of the product, which means working out daily or according to your schedule, drinking your shakes every day, working on your personal development, and also sharing that with the people that you know and the people that are exposed to you on Facebook, Instagram, whichever. So those are just really quick, down and dirty, 5 business activities to help boost your business. And hopefully that's not super confusing, but if you have questions about those, I am happy to write those down and post them on the team pages, or I can just message you guys individually, or you can go to the Coach Online office. And this is Erin Sinar calling me, so hold on. Hello? Hey, it's all good. I'm on the call. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to. Okay. Okay, I'm sending them the links right now. If you said Jackie and who else? Okay. Right. Okay. Amanda Myers and
I'm in here.
Amanda Myers. I have Amanda Myers, Jackie, and who was the
Jackie's
other
trying
one?
to get in.
Karen O'Brien. Got it. All right. Thanks, babe. Okay. Bye. Okay. Sorry about that. Jackie. Hi, sweetie.
Hi.
I'm so sorry. We had an issue getting on with errands, and so we started our own, and I put the link everywhere, and I put it again. Sorry. All right. Sorry about that. So let me see. Okay. I see Carrie's here. I see Amanda. And there's another Jennifer here, but she's muted. Okay. So we were just talking about, we went over challenge packs that were on sale on promo. We talked about the Success Club prizes, the P90X entire bundle of X, X2, and Blood Plus series. We talked about the announcements, which is the new apparel from Summit that's now being launched to the public, and that Summit workshops are going to be available online as well. And the Inside Shakeology podcast, which is now available. If you're interested in learning about how to share Shakeology, it gives you tips on that. We went over successful points, and which Jackie has 4, and I'm trying to think Amanda Myers has 2. I'm trying to see who else. I missed it. I'm so sorry. And that's about it. And then we just went over the basics of building your business. There's 5 essential activities that are listed in the Coach Online office. If you look at the announcements, news and training, it will tell you the 5 essential business activities. And I just went over what those were. And I encouraged everyone to start filling out a business activity tracker, or we call it the BAT. And if you Google that, you'll find it, or it's also within the Coach Online office. But it just really helps you to manage your business and it's a week at a time. So you know who you're going to talk to, who you're going to follow up with, and who you need to connect with. It's a really simplified way of managing your business. So I encouraged everyone to start filling those out, because I really think that's going to start to help jumpstart a lot of people who may feel like they're in a rut. Because fall is kind of a slow time with routine and so forth. So without further ado, I want to introduce Erika. It's funny because I was trying to get information from her exactly how we met, because she told me that we had friends of friends, and apparently on Facebook, people were sharing some of my accountability posts, and she saw those, and then I guess she must have liked them, and then I noticed she liked them, and I friend requested her. She accepted, and we started messaging each other. So that's kind of how it starts when you're in your cold market, is you just kind of extend a friend request. And then I had her in a few groups, right? And then go ahead, you tell the story.
So there was actually a couple of accountability posts that I was seeing, and I would join them. And at first I, didn't really want to participate, I guess. Just there was just too much going on with my life with 3 kids. And, eventually there was a point in my life that I came sitting on the couch, and I'm like, you know what, this is just something that I need to take charge of right now and go ahead and do. I've had, I just had my 3rd kid around the same time last year, and I started to actually suffer a little bit from postpartum depression. I was having anxiety and wasn't sleeping at night, and ended up having really high blood pressure, and I've never had high blood pressure before in my life. So I ended up in the ER a couple times for not feeling well, and there was just that moment in time where I realized that, I need to make time for this, and this is just something we need to do. So I just bit the bullet and did it, and I'm like, I love every second of it so far.
So when did you officially join? What was
August 18th was when I signed up, because my birthday was August 20th, and it was a gift from my husband, because I had been talking about it for the longest time, and he just was not on board with it until I kind of explained to him why I needed to do this. It's for myself and for the family, and for all other people that I can support and motivate. And he said, go for it, and here I am.
And now what do you do for your profession?
I am a part-time physical education teacher in Baltimore County.
Nice. So you're used to inspiring others.
Yes, but I've also, being a phys ed teacher, I know, about health and fitness and stuff like that. But by just joining this team in the past little over a month, I've learned more than, I'm learning things every day. It's very educational. I'm learning things about health, nutrition, things that I never have thought that I would have ever known, and my profession's physical education.
Right. Do you teach middle school?
I teach elementary school, K through 5.
Okay. Wow. That's cool. Okay. So you've been a coach for a little over a month. So what have you found has been the biggest struggle? I know you mentioned your husband at first, but all from him aside, which is my biggest struggle, but what have you found is the biggest struggle that you faced so far, and how have you overcome that? Or are you still overcoming it?
So at the very beginning, I guess just putting myself out there and stepping out of my comfort zone. I'm kind of a really laid back person, and putting my story out there and sharing it with everyone. I was skeptical about what people would think. So I'm still working on that. I was a little nervous about this tonight, but being able to share with you guys is helping. I started with a 21-day fix, and I've never really gotten into meal planning, and that was a big struggle for me. Mm-hmm. But now I, take the time at night, and like on Sundays we'll meal plan, and I'll write everything down, my workouts and my meals and stuff like that, so that I'm not waking up the next morning feeling rushed while I'm trying to do everything else that I'm trying to do, that's already ready for me, and that it's not something that I'm worried about.
Right. Like your music. Who's got music on? Okay, so then how do you, in this whole month with all these different things going on and these different posts that people are making, and it seems overwhelming, how do you stay organized? Like, do you have a certain system that you use, or how do you keep it all straight?
So, I'm a teacher. So at school we have our planners, and basically along with everything that I'm planning there, I'm also planning all the extra things that I need to do as the weeks go along. It depends. You can buy so many different planners out there, and sometimes I'll jot stuff down, or I'll put it in my phone. But that's just, I'm always a pencil paper person. So I like to write this stuff down because I feel like it's embedding into my brain a little bit better too, as well, while I'm writing it down. So.
Right. Okay. And so then do you have a specific power hour that you use, or is it just interspersed throughout your day?
It's kind of, I guess, well, once I get into work on the days that I'm there and I have that free time in the morning is when I really sit down and, put my thoughts to paper, and I'm planning things. And then I also take the time at night for a little bit of like the personal development, and I also use that time as well to plan.
So then are you reading a specific book for personal development, or do you do podcasts, or what do you do?
So I listen, I'm obsessed with motivational quotes. I always get online at night and try to find different types of websites that'll motivate me, or I think will motivate other people. But that's what I'm doing right now.
And I also noticed too, like within like a week of joining as a coach, you started your own sort of free group where you just post. It's kind of like a like page, but it's a private group. So yeah. What I guess motivated you to do that?
Well, it's a join page on Facebook, and I wanted to be able to share with people. Like, I actually never used to cook, and now all of a sudden my husband cooked all the time, and I wanted to share these healthy recipes with people that wouldn't come home and take an hour to cook, and they're healthy, and I just wanted to put that out there. I put motivational quotes, pictures.
You also do your workout videos.
Yes, and I post some of the workout videos that some people struggle. They don't want to sign up for a gym, or they don't have somewhere to get out to work out. These workouts can be done in your living room with a small space. I don't have a big living room, so I want people to see that you can do these exercises in a small space and still feel good about yourself.
And you had a few with like your kids in them too, I noticed. So
Yes.
And I think that's important too, because, and I don't even know who I heard this from, but apparently, and this may be a rumor, but Facebook is trying to buy out YouTube, and so they're really trying to promote video. So if you guys step out of your comfort zones and start posting videos, you're going to get more exposure, no matter what they are. And apparently, people have a very low attention span for videos. Usually it's like a max of 15 seconds. I try to do mine shorter, but sometimes I just don't, because I feel like, it's a personal preference, but I know that if you post your videos, you will get more exposure, and people will see that you're real. And it's easy to, no one is perfect. Everybody has struggles. Everybody works out and feels like they're not having the best form. But if you share that with people, it's going to show people that, oh my gosh, they are working out at home and they've got kids in the background and there's toys everywhere and they're just as disorganized as I am. And it's doable. And I think that's the biggest selling point really is just posting real life stuff. So you've done that in your groups, which I thought was really helpful, and everybody seems to enjoy it. And also you do it on public, don't you? You do post your videos publicly.
I do.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, I've noticed is really being a Beachbody coach is all about getting out of your comfort zone. You have to get out of it or you will not succeed. I remember the first time I was asked to host a team call, it was, I don't even remember when it was, but I hadn't been a coach for very long and I was freaked out. And you know what I wanted to say? I wanted to say no. And Erika, I know today when I asked you, you wanted to say no. And what do you automatically turn that off and say, absolutely, I will do it. What can I do? What can I say? What do you want me to talk about? Because what your old self wants you to do is to say no. But the new person that you're trying to be and step out of this comfort zone is what's going to get you to where you need to go. And you've got to take those chances. You've got to take that leap of faith. And so I appreciate you doing this. And I wanted to just ask, so you have now already signed, your second coach was today. So if everything goes through Thursday, you're going to be green. So how do you recruit these coaches? Like, what's your tips for recruiting coaches?
So just, by putting my story out there, like I've had people just contact me and, ask me questions or I'm going through the same thing that you're going through right now. How are you feeling about, how are you feeling about yourself? And I tell them straight up, I feel like a completely new person. Like I've just, even at work, at home with my kids, with my husband, with even with people at school. I have people coming up to me at school who say, hey, can you text me at 5:00 in the morning when you get up to work out to hold, so that I get up. So there's like a bunch of teachers that I get up in the morning and text them and they get up and we all hold each other accountable.
Wow.
And then we get to work and everyone's giving each other, high fives, and it's just a good way to start the day. So I just, people like my things and I'll message them or something, just saying, what they're doing for working out. I'll even have people send me a map of they walk 2 miles and, I'm just so proud of them. And, it's just encouraging, but, I like to make sure I stay in contact with you because, I have questions all the time. And I always tell myself no question's a stupid question. So if you have to ask it, you have to ask it. And like you said, post and be, positive and motivating on social media and check on others who are showing that they're, have interest. And then to be the product of the product, that is, you cannot be any truer than that. So I'm, in the midst of working on that. Nothing happens with the snap of your finger. So, you just have to work for it and it'll eventually come.
Yeah. So, and I know that there's peaks and there's valleys, and it's, when it rains, it pours, right, Jen? And when it's slow, it's slow. And we all go through those periods. So I want everyone to realize that there will be ruts. There will be really, really deep valleys. And what's going to get you out of that, that's the key. Tisha, we've talked about this before. You've been in valleys, and that's just the thing. You just got to get through it because you know that peak is coming. You just have to hold on. Same thing with working out and getting results. You can go for months without anything changing, measurements, weight, nothing. And then all of a sudden, whoa, oh my gosh, you just lost like 3 pounds, so it will happen. It's just, you have to expect that it's going to be like this throughout your, but that's what our team is for. So if you have questions, if you have concerns, that's why we have our link, that our team threads, our team pages, post, ask questions. So do you guys have any questions for us? For Erika, she's got great tips, and pick her brain if you want to, because this is open. I don't think I have a time limit. I haven't had any prompts that I have a time limit. So if you have any questions, please feel free. What do you guys think? It's too quiet.
Looks like everybody's sleeping.
What do you think? Karen, how are you?
Good.
Good.
She's in the car.
Driving. Jackie?
I don't know. I love to talk, but I'm so quiet right now.
Don't be quiet. This is family. So do you have any concerns this month, or what are you thinking about so far with how September's gone?
Well, I signed up Stacy, who's down there, and Linda was last month, so I should be Emerald soon. As soon as I think Stacy's thing just has to go through, and I got to upload my picture, my before and after. What are those couple things I have to do on my profile?
Yeah, so great. So are you a club member?
Yeah, I did sign up for that now.
Yep. So you're a club member, and you let me see. You're SC4. So yeah, if you get SC5, then you're going to start getting team leads next month for this month. So all you need is, have your before and after picture in there. Update your bio, so with your story, and become a club member. And you have 90 PV on HD, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Then you should be fine for getting leads for October. So you should be good. And then your Emerald status should be Thursday, right?
I guess, right?
Rank advancements occur every Thursday, and Stacy joined over the weekend?
Saturday.
Yeah. So you should be good. You should be good to go for Thursday. So another Emerald on Thursday. That's
Yay.
great.
Good
Awesome.
job.
And Tisha's going to be green on Thursday too.
Woo!
Awesome. Shelly, how are you doing? You okay?
Me? Oh, yeah. I'm just so tired.
Okay.
I've had a sick kid for 3 days. She's still very sick. She's still vomiting. And it's
Oh my God. Okay.
4 days later. So.
Oh no. Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's it. I'm going to try to see if I can save this. I'll stop recording now.